Magellanic stream arcing over our Milky Way Galaxy may be 5 times closer than previously thought. This is by the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Today's article. Our galaxy is not alone. Swirling around the Milky Way are several smaller dwarf galaxies, the biggest of which are the small and large Magellanic clouds visible in the night sky of the southern hemisphere. And I never even knew this was possible. This is what they look like. This is amazing. These dwarf galaxies, the biggest of which are the small and large Magellanic clouds visible in the night sky of the southern hemisphere. During their dance around the Milky Way over billions of years, the Magellanic cloud's gravity has ripped from each of them an enormous arc of gas, the magellanic stream. The stream helps tell the history of how the Milky Way and its closest galaxies came to be and what their future looks like. New astronomical models developed by scientists at the University of Wisconsin-Madison and the Space Telescope Science Institute recreate the birth of the Magellanic Stream over the last 3.5 billion years. Using the latest data on the structure of the gas, the researchers discovered that the stream may be 5 times closer to our Earth than thought previously. The findings suggest that the stream may collide with the Milky Way far sooner than expected, helping few new star formations form new star formations in our galaxy. You know, these fantastic new telescopes are bringing things closer to our Earth than previously thought. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box. Now, all right, we know we're going to have, in the very, very, very extreme distant future, a galactic collision with the Andromeda Galaxy, but now we've got these things coming at us, which are 5 times closer than thought. So, the findings suggest the stream may collide with our Milky Way. I'm sorry, what can I tell you? This is from the University of Wisconsin-Madison, today's article. Okay, what can I tell you? This is not, I'm not making this up. So, it may collide with our galaxy, it's not funny. But what can we do? It may collide with our Milky Way Galaxy far sooner than expected, helping new star formation in our galaxy. Well, okay, that's beautiful. We're going to have beautiful new stars. Well, what about life for us? The Magellanic Stream origin has been a big mystery for the past 50 years. Oh, sorry for laughing. Because, you know, I'm going to leave a link below for you. The video I put up yesterday concerning Planet X estimated arrival, you know, at Jupiter is like in 10 years. In 5 to 10 years. You know, anywhere between 2027 and 2038. According to the scientists that went back and reviewed the Pioneer spaceship shuttle, the Pioneer spacecraft images from 1983. Now, okay, going back to this. The Magellanic Stream origin has been a big mystery for the last 50 years. We proposed a new solution with our models, says Scott Lucchini, a graduate student in physics at University of Wisconsin-Madison. He's the lead author of the paper. He said the surprising part was that the models brought the stream much closer to the Milky Way Galaxy, as we said, 5 times closer. The new models also provide a precise prediction of where to find the stream's stars. These stars would have been ripped from their parent galaxies with the rest of the stream's gas, but only a few have been tentatively identified. Future telescope observations might finally spot the stars and confirm the new reconstruction of the stream's origin if the stream's origin is correct. It's shifting the paradigm of the stream, says Lucchini. Some have thought that the stars are too faint to see because they're too far away, but we now see that the stream is basically at the outer part of the disk of the Milky Way. I don't know what to say. I'm not drinking wine. I had nothing. This is just too much to believe. Okay, we now see that the stream is basically at the outer part of our disk of our Milky Way Galaxy. That's close enough to spot, says Elena Doigina, a professor of astronomy at University of Wisconsin-Madison and supervisor of the project. So, of course, if they're at the end of the disk of our galaxy, then she spots them. She says, with the current facilities, we should be able to find the stars. That's exciting. No kidding. Lucchini, Odinga, and Space Telescope Science Institute scientist Andrew Fox published their findings in the Astrophysical Journal Letters November 8. The latest work was based on both fresh data and different assumptions about the history of the Magellanic Clouds and stream. In 2020, the research team predicted that the stream is enveloped by a large corona of warm gas, so they plugged this new corona into their simulations, while also accounting for a new model of the dwarf galaxies that suggests they have a relatively brief history of orbiting one another, a mere 3 billion years or so. Lucchini explains, adding the corona to the problem changes the orbital history of the clouds. In this new recreation, as the dwarf galaxies were captured by the Milky Way, the small Magellanic Cloud orbited around the large Magellanic Cloud in the opposite direction than previously thought. As the orbiting dwarf galaxies stripped gas from one another, they produced the Magellanic Stream. The opposite direction orbit pushed and pulled the stream so it arced towards our Earth. Okay, this is their wording, okay? Rather than stretching farther away into the intergalactic space, the stream's closest approach is likely to be just 20 kiloparsecs from Earth, or about 65,000 light years away. The clouds themselves sit between 55 and 60 kiloparsecs away. The revised distance changes our understanding of the stream. It means our estimates of many of the stream's properties, such as mass and density, will need to be revised, says Fox. If the stream is this close, then it's likely it has just 1/5 the mass previously thought. The closer approach of the stream also means this gas will start merging with the Milky Way in about 50 million years, providing the fresh material needed to jumpstart the birth of new stars in the galaxy. Okay, all right, what can I tell you? The stars in the Magellanic Stream itself have eluded researchers for decades, but this new study suggests that perhaps they were simply looking in the wrong places. I'm bewildered, I'm shocked, I'm astonished, I'm just, Okay, the model tells us exactly where the stars should be, says Doningia. I'm sorry I laughed so much, but this is shocking. It's just astonishing. And we don't even have the new telescopes up there that are supposed to be going up there to have far infrared imaging, which is going to show us all the dark and cold bodies that are out there close to us. As opposed to the things we can actually see that are lit up by the sun. This is by University of Wisconsin-Madison on phys.org. What can I tell you? Please leave your comments about this. Thank you for your support.